Excuse me, let me climb in the whip. Oh, you ain't know? Oh, wait. I got a new car. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And I'm so in love. Like, oh, hold on. I'm not gonna give y'all the full car tour just yet because I'm not. You know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. Like, should I show y'all what I'll be riding in? Gotta be spot my car and throw no eggs at it or nothing like it. No, I'm just kidding. But just look at my car. Oh my God. Like, okay, got my little back seat. Look, there's cup holders in the seat, like way in the back seat or whatever. And then, you know, I got the bucket seat, so it's real cozy. Like, I feel like my seat is hugging me. And then I got my little cup holders here, my little clutch, and then that's what the little dashboard looked like. Hold on, let me turn around. Let me turn her on. Yes, honey, so this is what she looks like. Got my cup holders, got my little thing in there if I want to you know, put stuff in there. I got a touchscreen. But yes, look at it. It is so cute. This is a Hyundai Veloster. It's a hatchback, so I got me a cute back window. It's 3 doors, 1 door in the back, and then 2 doors up here in the front. I love this car so. Hold on, I ain't about to waste my gas now. Hold on, let me just turn her off. I love this car so much. I'm mad because my phone holder thing just broke like just now, so I don't have anything to sit my phone on while I talk to y'all. Hold on, let me see if I can sit up here. Nope. Anyways, I'm just about to hold the phone and talk to y'all. I'm so excited, and I kind of just wanted to turn this into like a story time as far as my car buying experience. So let's just hop right into that. You know, let's clock that tea. So no, this isn't my first time having a car. However, this is my first time being the sole purchaser and signer of a vehicle and doing the whole financing and car dealership and everything by myself. So just quick little history. I had vehicles before. My very first car I bought off of Craigslist. Well, it wasn't my first, but it was my first that I owned. I bought off of Craigslist, so there was no dealership or financing involved. My second car, after that, I did go to the dealership, but my dad went in, signed it under his name and everything. So this time I went to the dealership by myself. Not that there was anything necessarily wrong with my old car, but it was just time for an upgrade. Like, you know, I just wanted something new, so fresh and so clean. Okay. But no, so let me tell you about this car deal. So basically, I walked into the car dealership or whatever. I knew I was kind of like shopping around for cars and stuff online already, and I knew what I wanted, and I knew I was kind of ready to buy. However, I just wanted to look at the vehicle. I found the vehicle that I wanted online. So I went to the dealership, and I was like, okay, I'm here to see this car. And then they... So he brought the car out or whatever, and then he was like, you know how much you want to put down, whatever. And I told him, and I was like, but I'm, you know, more just looking today. If anything, I'm not gonna buy it till tomorrow, whatever. And then, cool. So test drove the car, and then this is how they try to get you with the whole, like, he was like, I was giving him the keys back. He's like, no, you hold on to the keys to your car. And he was like, and then after we're done, you know, I need to follow you home in your old car, then whatever. I was just like, bro, I did not say I was buying it today, but okay. Anyways, so we go and sit down or whatever, and he was like, okay, this is how much you want to say you said you want to put down. You're a first time car buyer, so you're probably gonna qualify for, you know, however much percent. And he was giving me like a double-digit figure, and then I was just like, wait a minute. No, like my payments were going to be $100 more than what I told him I was willing to pay. And he was like, yeah, so if you're comfortable with that, I mean, and then he was like, or you could double your down payment and then you're going to be, you know, closer to your payment amount. So if you're cool with that, just go ahead and sign this paper. And I was just like, okay, but what bank are these figures with? Like, who is this coming from? Like, who is financing this car? And he was like, oh no, this is just my professional estimate. You know, I've been selling cars for over 5 years now. So, you know, I just kind of know what you're going to get. And then after, you know, we finish today, you can go home, and then I'll call you when I hear back from the banks, and then if they give you a better offer, then we can just switch it to that offer. And I was just like, no, thank you, honey. Like, no, ma'am. What you're going to do is go ahead and run my credit like I instructed you to do in the first place to see what my you know, available offers and financing and approval is gonna look like. So he's like, okay, yeah, we go ahead and do that. We'll still do that, but just go ahead and sign the paper trying to get me to commit to these payments. And I was like, no, like, bro, we just got in from test driving the vehicle and you already want me to sign my life away for a fucking car. Like, no, run the figures. And so, and then I was like, okay, and then I bank with Wells Fargo. So I want you to send it to Wells Fargo too, because I'm a longtime customer. So you know, they'll probably work with me or whatever the case might be. So he comes back or whatever. And then he's like, okay, so we're running it. I gave it to my manager. They're contacting the banks right now. And so, you know, you said you were a first time, I looked at your job experience and your income and everything like that. He was like, we could probably meet somewhere in the middle between, you know, the large figure and the middle figure. And then he was just like, so if that sounds good to you, then you could just go ahead and sign here. And I was just like, maybe I didn't make myself clear. You know, I had to adjust my seat at the table. I was like, maybe I didn't make myself clear. I would like to see my approvals from the banks before I commit to your hypothetical figures and payments. Okay. And so he was just like, yeah, sure thing. So he goes away. He comes back. He's like, all right. So we heard back from one bank. I forgot who it was, Ally Bank or something like that. And he was like, yeah, Ally came back and they said that you can get approved for, you know, this APR. And then this is what your payments are going to be. And mind you, I told him a specific figure. Like, I don't want my payments more than this figure. Why he talked about my payments is going to be, what was it? It was like $30 more than what I told him I was willing to pay. So I was just like, okay, that's nice. However, I believe, if I remember correctly if I'm wrong, but I believe I asked you to run it to Wells Fargo. Like, whatever happened with that. It was just like, I mean, yeah, we could run it with Wells Fargo. The only thing, they just don't really work with first-time buyers, so you're probably not going to get that good of a deal. But yeah, if you're cool with what Ally Bank is talking about, then you can just go ahead and sign this paper. And I'm just like, no! Like, nigga, for the last time, I'm not signing the paper until I see all of my available offers. And like, my thing about this is, like, I drove in here on a perfectly working vehicle. Okay, I told you I was not even looking to buy today. I was just looking at the car. So if you gonna keep giving me all this hassle, that I can leave like it's no tea. And he was like, yeah, they don't typically work with first-time buyers. And I was just like, funny, because they would work with me if I walked over to my bank. If I walked over to Miss Wells Fargo and pulled up a seat with the banker, they'll work with me then. So don't make it seem like they can't give me the time of day because I'm the first-time buyer. And I was like, and I told him this. I was like, I don't understand why you're giving me so much pushback. If I, the customer, the credit holder, you know, I'm the one with the credit whose credit's going to be hit for running it through this, you know, to them. If I am requesting of you to send it to Wells Fargo, regardless if they're going to give me a high APR, give me a bad deal, or give me a flat out no, let them do that. But that's not your decision to make, homegirl. So I was like, okay, and he was like, all right, well, yeah, we're still gonna run it to Wells Fargo or whatever. I can still do that, but my manager is gonna ask, you know, that you sign something right now, and then we could change it if Wells Fargo comes with a better deal. So again, I adjusted my seat. You tell your manager that I will not be signing anything until I see all of my available offers. I would like to see Wells Fargo. We already have this bank. I would like to also see a credit union. And once I can compare those offers, then I will think about signing something. He was just being so pushy. But it was just like, this is the car that I want. Like, I'm not gonna let you spoil getting what I want, you know, like, I want the car, so damn the salesman, all right? He was like, so if I'm able to get it, you know, around your goal pricing, your goal payments, then we have a deal. And I was just like, why don't you go ahead and get it to my goal payments and then ask me that question? Like, the finance manager had came out and he was just like, hey, just quick question. You know, Wells Fargo, why were you set on, like, are you set that you only want to finance through Wells Fargo, or, you know, what? And I was just like, no, I'm out of genuine curiosity. It's my first time purchasing a car. I would like to see how a bank works with its longtime customers in terms of financing and approvals. So just humor me and run it to Wells Fargo. Like, I was like, what is the girl? What? Anyways, long story short, I go in the finance manager office or whatever, and then I'm sitting down with him. He ended up being mad cool. Like we found out that we had like a mutual friend and everything. Like it was real cool, whatever. And then he was he got right on the phone. He called a credit union. He was just like, hey, hey Jim, I have so and so here. He has great credit, outstanding credit, solid work history, good income, da 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 da, blah 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 blah. So I just wanted to know, we're financing this much, what would it be, blah 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 blah. That comes or whatever. Whoa. Another thing. This made me mad, and I'm still mad about this to this day. Like I'm pissed because he bamboozled me. So on top of that, he was like, oh yeah, we have this defense car system. It's like a modern day LoJack. If your car gets stolen, and we can locate it, da 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 da, whoop de whoop. And then we also put like this clear protectant thing on your paint, so it'll protect from like hard water and the temperature and all this other stuff. Which, honey, the last 3 cars that I've driven, we ain't never had to put nothing on it. Okay, like I understand. I know an upsell when I hear an upsell, and this is clearly an upsell. I was like, okay, well, how much are those things, girl? And he was just like, oh, well, it comes out to an additional $1,900. $1,900? You took $2,000 on top of my car for some shit I don't need? I was like, no, thank you. I don't want that. And then I was just like, I don't and he was just like, well, it's included on all the cars, da 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 da. And I was just like, okay, well, honey, ma'am, what I don't understand is if it's an add-on, because this is very much an add-on, A, why is it not optional? And B, if it's already included on the cars and you already done sprayed my car with the clear coat and already got the damn defense system in my car, then why was that not included in the sticker price? The sticker price should include everything that comes with the vehicle. You feel me? And so he was just like, well, no, it's not already on there. I mean, technically, yeah, it is an add-on. I was just like, okay, all right, we'll stop right there. So if it's an add-on, why can't you remove it? And he was like, I can remove it, but I just really suggest that you at least keep one of them. Like, I would keep the safety thing, yeah. And then I was just like, well, honey, I have full coverage. Man, like, I have insurance. My insurance is going to protect me if my car gets stolen. Trust. So I was just like, I don't need that. And he was like, well, I would at least keep the other one. And I was just like, I understand what you would do. And when you do that, when you purchase your car, then you keep them. You keep 1, you keep 2, you keep 3, Miss Girl, but you can go ahead and take that off of mine. That's $2,000 on top of my sticker price. So anyways, we have that conversation. So now back to the finance manager or whatever, where I'm sitting there in the finance manager. He's like, oh yeah, Wells Fargo came back. They're giving you this APR, which was higher than what Ally said. Ally gave you this, and then the credit union gave you this. Like, bitch, that APR, Wells Fargo was here, Ally was here, the credit union was here, girl. Like, I was just like, oh. And he was like, yeah, all together, that puts you right at your number that you wanted to do for your payments. And I was like, okay, cool, like that sounds Gucci, like it's gravy. And then he was just like, yeah, and that's including the defense system and the paint protectant. And then, like, it just hit me, and I was just like, wait a minute. Before I even came in here, I told Mr. Salesman over there to take that shit off the fucking finance thing. So now you're running these numbers and calculating these payments $2,000 more than I need on my car. Like, that's some BS. But because it was in my range of payment or whatever, I was like, okay, cool. But now looking back on it, yeah, I can afford it. And yeah, that's what I wanted to pay. But I could have been paying like $40 less a month had he took the shit off like he said, like he said he was going to do. And that's the guy. Not only did I tell him, he said, yeah, I'll take it off. I got your verbal fucking confirmation that you were not going to factor that into my pricing. Anyways, long story short, got my car, signed it and everything. And then it pissed me off because the little defense system is something they plug into like your fuse box. And so once they put it on after I like signed my paperwork and everything, my fuse box wouldn't close. So I was just like, no, absolutely not. Like, take it out. Take the shit out then, because it wasn't supposed to be in there in the first fucking place. So if my fuse box or whatever ain't gonna close, I'm not driving around with an open ass fuse box. So you might as well just go ahead and take that whole out, because I ain't want it in the first place. And they're like, oh no, we got it, trust it. We got it. So they took it to service. The service couldn't get in there. Then the general manager of the dealership came out. And he was like, sir, I apologize. It's going to be a couple minutes. And I honestly was just like, girl, run me the coins back. Give me a refund. $2,000 back in my pockets, because this is unnecessary. They were really working to get this brother this upsell. And I was just like, oh my God. Anyways, got the system in there. It's in there now. Whatever. Drove off with my car. and I'm in love now. So that was just the moral of the story. And what I want to say about that, stand firm in your thing. I understand like everybody's situation is different, because I have been there where like my car damn near blew up and I needed a car right then and there. So I kind of felt like I was backed into a corner and there was a lot of pressure on me to take these offers. However, stand your ground, because these are salesmen at the end of the day, Miss Girl. They're out to make a coin. They're out to make a commission. They're out to upgrade you, upsell you, upcharge you, and steal your coins. Period. So yeah, stand firm in your word. And that's the thing, it's great to do your little shopping and do your research online beforehand, so you know what you want, so you can go in there and say, this is what I want, this is what I'm willing to pay. Can you do it for me, yes or no? Because if it's an or no, then I will gladly leave. Period. And that's kind of where I was standing at that. He was like, oh, so how about this offer? Okay, well, go ahead and sign this offer. Well, if we can get it close to... No, I didn't say close. I said I wanted this number. So give me this number or I walk. And it's no shade to you. I just know what I could afford and what I want to spend. And if you can't help me get that, then we have nothing to talk about. Don't turn your hair gray trying to please me. If you can't do it, if it's too much work for you, it's too much to ask, honey, then I will gladly go. But yeah, I love this car. This is a car that I've wanted for a long time. A friend of mine had got this car years ago. Not this year, because obviously it's a newer year. This is a newer one. But they got this car when this model first came out, the Veloster. And it was just so cute. I love hatchbacks. I love a car that sits low. I love like a little coupe sports car type of thing. My car is dark gray. It has the black interiors that I want. I'm gonna go and get my rims dipped. I'm gonna get them dipped black, get my emblems black, and then I gotta get my window tint, because girl, I live in Las Vegas and it's 200 degrees in the summertime, so windows is gonna be tinted, girl. But yes, I got the backup camera. I got my Bluetooth. I am thoroughly pleased. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and let y'all know I got a new whip, and I might do a vehicle tour. I need to get a steering wheel cover. I need to get some new floor mats, some air fresheners, again, my little dips and everything. I think I'm gonna get some custom plates, so I don't know, but this is my car. I'm fully embracing it and making it my own. I know mama probably gonna be like, no, you don't need to be doing all that stuff to your car. It's gonna mess up the resale value. I know. And I'm okay with that. This is mine. Mine. It's in my name, honey. So, girl, I'm about to hook it up. And it's always classy. You know, I'm not gaudy. Ain't gonna be nothing ugly. My car gonna be cute, okay? Sleek and smoky. I haven't named him yet. The car had one owner and it was in Honolulu. So I think I was gonna name him Lou. Short for Honolulu if you nasty, but I don't know. It don't fit. It don't fit. But yeah, this video is long as the book. So I'm about to get on out of here. I still have my other car, so I'm about to put that online and try offer up and try to sell it on there. So I'm about to go take it to vacuum out the insides or whatever, and then that's probably gonna go up online tomorrow to sell. But yeah, y'all, I got a new car. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Anyways, let me get on out of here because I'm being obnoxious now because I'm just so excited. I just love my car. Thank you for tuning into this little vlog snippet rant thing, and I'll catch y'all on my next video. Peace.